Welcome everybody. You already know we back with another one. It's the Cap Podcast. If you don't know, you gotta go check it out. I'm saying you see hats everywhere. It's the Cap Podcast. We back here again in the 96ers. You know, the Dynasty. We here with another guest. We gonna always have somebody different, but you gotta just listen to the information and knowledge, just the stuff that we share because you never know. But that's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna just let you introduce yourself, bro.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you, Brody.
Always.
So, my name is Joe. I go by BJ Real Film. I'm a photographer and a new videographer based in Pittsburgh, PA. Probably started about, should I keep going?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, I picked up the camera about COVID time. Took a little break and shit around probably like 2001, like right after. Came back last year, and I've been doing it ever since. So trying to keep my name out there. You know what I'm saying?
That's what's up. That's what's up. So like, what made you go into like into this craft, this field, this trade, this art, this craft? Like,
That's real.
what made you want to go into videography, photography?
To be honest, my boys used to rap. So like, back in high school, if you ever heard of Slick Garuzzi, Cook Garuzzi, they were like my best friends and stuff back in high school. So they was rapping and they always had problems with like finding video guys, pictures and stuff like that. So like after I graduated, I was like on some, you know what I'm saying, I needed to do something with myself. So they always was done in my ear on some, bro, you should pick the camera up. And then I want to say probably early like 2019, I actually just picked it up. Started from there.
That's what's up. 2019. So pretty much what, like a couple years after high school, or what year?
Yeah, 'cause I graduated in 2017.
Okay, so not too long right after high school.
Yep, swear.
So did you think you was going to picking up the camera, when you were in high school?
Hell no. To be honest, I was straight basketball. Like literally every day
Okay.
basketball, bro. Like,
Okay. What school?
so I went to prep. We
Okay.
prep, but we Obama. So that's where my hooping was. Swear.
Okay, there's a lot of Obama hoopers, I know.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was nice. Too.
Hell yeah. Shout out to my boy DJ.
True, shout out to
Leaky,
DJ.
you know what I'm saying? Dana,
Oh yeah,
couple
it was a
boys.
nice little class. Yeah, I remember your class.
True.
True, that's what's up. So like, you said in 2019, you went into that, picked it up, based off, who your people that you were around, wanted to, well, needed, someone to, or wanting to have someone take pictures and stuff. Were you ever like, I would say probably like bothered or even like scared to even, start doing that?
I ain't gonna say bothered, but I definitely had doubts for sure.
Okay.
Like, so, cause I never had like actual school, like teaching on it. Like, so I literally everything from editing to learning what actual color grading and stuff mean. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had to research it myself. So I definitely had, like, my first couple pictures was terrible. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely had them problems for sure.
I was gonna say everybody had those issues, I'm sure, I'm saying if it wasn't, on those cameras,
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying could be these phones. Like, I'm saying, were you good at taking pictures on phones?
Hell yeah, I always had the eye for it. So
Okay.
like I had the angles, especially since I'm tall, you know what I'm saying? So I was able to keep my hands up with no problem. Like,
True.
so I always had good angles from, that eye.
Well, that's what's up. Because I'm saying, like, I feel like I'm saying a lot of people, I'm saying I do deal with cameras, they should be very, like, open to, like, different ways of, recording and filming.
Definitely.
And to be honest, some of these things are a little bit more accessible than others, but some people might not be able to adjust to, the camera perspectives, lenses, all the angles. It goes down because I'm saying the more and more that we come around, I said I'm gonna bring more and more people on that talk and do videography and photography, but I'm saying they're gonna be able to explain it, and I'm saying you're coming on for the first, you know, of the group of them, because there's so many of them out here that I feel like they need a time to like, you know, at least speak about some things, you know, at least talk on things, because we don't never, you know, get to hear their aspects because they're behind the camera. They're not usually in front of the camera.
To be honest, and it'd be cool for some time being behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of the guys will be able to give you a lot of insights on what's really going on out there, like sites and stuff like that. Like, you know.
Yeah, true. Because
Yeah.
I was gonna say like some people, I feel like it took some people a while to be comfortable in front of a camera, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And some people are just, you know, fine of just, you know, I can be behind the camera, or I can be in the camera, you know, in the picture if you need me to. But
Right.
you know, I prefer to like, you know, be behind it, because they like to capture those angles, the scenes, where we're at. Just everything is just, I'm saying I always like look at the perspectives of where the cameraman is always at and what they're aiming towards. Have you had any like challenging like projects or, you know, shoots that you had to do before or ever?
Challenging. The only like thing I can really say that was challenging for real, like I remember having like I was invited to do someone's wedding with another photographer,
Okay.
and like when I got there, when I say everything was sweet, everything was cool. I edited the pictures and everything was fine, bro. I ended up posting a picture on my Facebook.
Right.
When I say this, like the lady started going crazy on me to the point where delete everything. I'm like, all I did was just try to preview, you know what I'm saying? You know, so I ain't gonna say like that was the only thing I can say that's challenging, because it's like they don't be understanding. Like I'm just trying to get my name out there, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's it.
Right.
I ain't mean to be disrespectful or nothing like that. So
True.
yeah, that's the only thing I can say. That's the only one I remember, at least.
Well, at least it ain't like, you know, too many times that you had to do
No,
it.
most of the time people be cool, I swear.
Yeah, because what I'm saying, you never know, like, you know, someone might have, like actually we were just speaking a little bit off camera and stuff, like, you know, how like some people might be, which is actually really the truth. Some people might not agree, the person that they're with might not like something that person is, like, it could be a whole bunch of different things. But I was gonna say, like, have you like, since you haven't, like, in that time that you did that art.
So that was before I took my break. That was like when I first was starting around COVID time.
Okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
So around that time, was it like a private thing, or like what, like, I don't know, it was a wedding, of course, but
Yeah.
like,
So I would definitely say it really was a private thing. And I, like now that I'm, you know, actually in it, I understand that I was out of line for doing it, but I just didn't understand the aggressive part of it.
Yeah,
We could
yeah.
have just had a discussion,
A conversation,
you know. I swear, I was a young man at the time, so I would understood.
you know, we all go through things, you know, at least I'm saying you learn from it, you know.
Definitely. So now I will always ask before I do anything now.
Yeah, true. Yeah, so I was going forward, I'm saying with in your catalog, your you know, for, you know, pictures and stuff, photography, is there anything that you still haven't done that you would like to do?
I would definitely, cause I did a few things, you know what I'm saying? I did a concert before, I did shows before. So now, for real, I would like to really go like somewhere extravagant, somewhere different, like that people in Pittsburgh never really seen. So when I post it, it's like, oh my goodness, like it's beautiful, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that's the only thing I can really say. Like, I want to go somewhere where actually different,
Outside
outside
of-
or something, you know what I'm saying? Something different.
Outside the state, outside the country?
Definitely, not just I will start outside the state. You know what I'm saying? I'm in Pittsburgh now, so
Yeah,
I gotta start outside the state. Go to like a desert, something.
Arizona, you know,
Yeah,
West
something
Coast.
different.
Yeah, I feel that.
Definitely, I would say, because now that I'm doing the videos and stuff, my real goal is like short films, movies, that type of
Short
grab, you know
films.
what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start doing music, of course.
Yeah, we'll go,
That type of thing, yeah,
we'll
for
go
sure.
to that. That'll be dope. I'm saying, I most definitely know a few people too that that's doing that's actually that do the short films.
You're down here fucking with the Weezy too?
Yeah, most definitely will connect you with them, but like that's something I'm saying. If you really want to do that, you know, you keep pushing. At least you can at least start trying to do some things.
That's where, cause like that's why I made my name DJ Real Film, because like I didn't want to just
Damn.
box myself with photography.
Okay.
Like obviously I gotta learn, so I'm doing the basics. But yeah, I gotta start doing a lot of different things, a lot of different things.
That's what's up. I was gonna say, so is there an artist that you would like to do a shoot for or a recording for?
So
Or have you
Yeah, all three of them.
got one?
actually just
Remember,
recently,
I think it's
yeah, I
the
just
third story.
and it wasn't a booking or nothing like that. I just called him out of the club. I ended up doing Stunner 2 Fly. I took a couple pictures of Stunner 2 Fly.
That's what's
And
up.
I made a post and actually it was like, man, that was like a big thing for me because like back in the day I was really listening every day to them dudes, you know what I'm saying?
True.
So I said Stunner, and I said I still want to do like, obviously like a Hardo or I said Mees, Drama, them type of guy, like the dudes that I actually remember listening to when I was, you know what I'm saying, growing up. True.
We do. At least, especially like you said, you just shot a message, and I feel like a lot of people most definitely gotta, you know, you just can't just keep just waiting. So I feel like you just really killing your own time, like you killing what you're trying to do or what you want to do.
Hell yeah.
Like if you really want to go do this, you gotta really start putting the effort to go do it. Like you gotta reach out to people. You gotta, regardless if you don't get an answer or not, like you know.
I did it on my Instagram a few times, and obviously I get the replies and stuff, but yeah, you keep doing it.
You know,
for sure.
eventually, you know, might have got missed. You know, sometimes it gets seen, but sometimes a lot of people just want to see if you serious about it, like, because a lot of people take seriousness in their craft. Everyone does, and like nobody likes to, waste time or.
Have somebody just playing around with
Yeah,
stuff.
because I'm saying you playing around with time, and then on top of that, now money, like, and we all don't like that.
Hell no.
So why continuously to do the stuff that we all hate?
That's really our problem. Yeah.
Like, and I'm saying you'll notice like more and more that like things will happen. That you'll start actually succeeding. Actually, it might take a process, but a lot of things don't happen, overnight.
And that's different. That's real too, cause it's like, especially with now, cause I really haven't been paying attention to like these last few years. I haven't really been paying attention to the Pittsburgh music scene that much. So like all the new artists that's like popular and stuff like that, I really I don't know who they are. You know what I'm saying? So like now that I'm trying to be out here with the music, I'm that's why when you ask me who would you want to do it with, I start mentioning older artists for because that's all I really know. So it's like I'm gonna start trying to get out there to the younger crowd for sure. Like, hey, bro, let me, quick little shoot or a quick little, you know what I'm saying? So they can just know who I am as well. Like they probably only know the big time people.
Right. Right. Exactly. You gotta start somewhere. You gotta start getting your name out there. And, at least getting your work out there, because once people start seeing that work of yours and start seeing you around that place, they're gonna be like, oh yeah,
I mean,
most definitely gotta do some business with him. Gotta get some things done with him.
definitely.
And I'm saying, like, again, if you find some serious people, things will happen and work out. Right.
I just shot my first music video, like I want to say like last week. I think bro said he's gonna drop it within the next couple of days or whatever it may be, but yeah, I'm trying to get out there on that.
That's what's up. Was that the artist that you?
No, it's actually my boy. I swear, so Slick Rudy, he had me shoot a video of his, and then I asked him to shoot another video of his. So I got two. I edited them both myself. Well, I edited them. At first, I was editing them with him, and then I just started doing a lot of stuff myself. You know what I'm saying? Since he just showed me how to cut and do the real basic stuff.
Right.
So once that came, yeah, I started going off from here.
Well, at least at least you're taking on things like, man, and actually like learning. Because we all learn from each other, to be honest. Like I always say, like, knowledge is power. I'm saying some people actually just even pick up what other people are doing and want to try out.
Yeah, block.
And I'm saying there ain't nothing wrong with it. Like, you know, a lot of people, you know, now are doing content. A lot of people are really with streaming too. These are things that we always seen, but not too many people were doing.
I promise you, I don't. Since you said that, I still don't really understand it. I tried watching. I downloaded Twitch, started watching a couple of little streamers and stuff, and it's like, I don't, you know. So, like you say that, and I'm serious. Like, I feel like I'd be like too older or something like that. So like, I need to really tap in on that. True.
Well, I'm saying like I feel like it ain't gonna be for everyone though. Just because like how active you gotta be on that, and a lot of people people do things. We're not saying people don't do things, but like that's an active like steady thing that you're gonna be doing in front of a camera, recording wherever you're at doing things.
Facts.
Like
I definitely remember how people used to say the vlogging.
yeah, I was just about to say vlogging.
Truth.
Like, and it was damn near like a sense of that. But I would say it's like the edits that you were doing when vlogging isn't the same because you're really not editing too much when you're streaming. So, to be honest, you're not even editing at all.
Yeah, you're probably doing it all.
Like, I'm saying you can, but I'm saying if you're streaming live, like you're streaming live. Because I've been live before. And it don't matter what you do. Like, I'm saying it's going to be seen. So you can't get that opportunity. You can, but like, just know that you only have a split time so I can be able to do some edits on your off of your stream. And that's just off of some different softwares and editing sites that we were using, everyone uses. And that's where I was just actually at a place too. We were just talking about a lot of this stuff. And, you know, shout out to, you know, all the streamers, you know, LJ, you know, Zay, everybody keep doing y'all thing.
Definitely shout out to both of them, for sure.
Most definitely y'all doing y'all thing, and then there's a lot more of y'all just keep doing y'all thing because it's not going unnoticed. You know, the city's coming up on just everybody finding out who they are and what they want to do. Because I feel like our city's been like undecisive. We're trying to figure out things, and now we're actually getting to what we really want, or figuring out what we really need.
Facts.
Like, so
Facts.
but going forward though, bro, like I'm saying you said you want to go out of this state and stuff. Like you want to continue doing music. You want to go into films. Like let's talk about like what types of what type of pictures you have done. Like what styles have you done? Pretty much, have you done? Let's go for the one that pretty much me and you just did. You know, we just did a brand shoot. Have you did a wedding? You said.
I did a few little things, sport games.
There's some sporting events.
Basketball.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Like, what all have you have done? Like, taking picture wise, where?
So most, like, when I first started, like, my first shoot, what should I say, was my sister.
Okay.
It was my sister and my nieces. So from there, I just went around literally just taking pictures of everything, like street signs, buildings, like cars, like literally everything. So from there, I learned. I thought I was like a landscaping type of picture. Like I said, picture photographer. So it's like, then when I got back into it, I did a sport event.
Okay.
Like cause I was just, it was weird. So I did a sporting event for a basketball game, semi-pro game. And then after I took them pictures, my boy Gil, he runs the Dream Pro Am.
Right.
He hit me up on some like, bro, started taking some pictures at the games and stuff. So when I started doing that, he was actually booking me and everything. So he got me into learning the sporting side of it. Like I was talking to other photographers and stuff that's there and stuff like that, and they were telling me about different lenses, different like modes to shoot on, like everything. So it's like I started getting more different insights from them. My boy ended up paying me for a football game. I went for there. You feel me? I learned. It's just so much different stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like to actually get into.
You didn't need like concerts or
I
any
went
events.
to the Juneteenth little thing. I went around for just taking pictures of random people, people that was performing and stuff like that. Definitely a few little clubs and stuff like that. I did approve for their 1 year anniversary.
Okay.
They didn't even book me for it. I just went there on some. That's when I was actually starting back up into it too.
That's what's
So
up.
everyone enjoyed them pictures and stuff. The O1 Galaxy. So
Been to a couple places around the city then for
yeah,
real.
definitely, yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Almost definitely keep pushing for that. Keep doing it.
So I said, right, like coming up, yeah, I'm definitely be for photography. I gotta start learning like different things because I do want to do like more like formal things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just being out and about. So,
True. I feel you on that. So that's what I like. I feel like, well, we be having a lot of events though. So
yeah, Pittsburgh definitely be like it definitely be cracking around the city. I ain't
a
gonna
lot
lie
of
to you, so
events.
I just need to get myself more out there. I be definitely procrastinating a lot of the times.
Just got just decide, like you said, what you want to really aim for. You should try to go around, that type of crowd so you could take pictures and stuff.
Oh yeah.
Like you said, like some events, like keep doing the events, go to different events. That's another way too because our city is very artistic, in multiple different ways.
That's what I've been noticing. Like when I was walking around, I used to go around and stuff like that. I used to go to different like art shows and things like that. Like I went to I can't remember what it's called right now. It's on Fifth Avenue. It was like a garden and it had just like all different types of plants and stuff like that. When I started taking pictures of them, I'm like, damn, this is actually nice for like nobody in the city know about this. So when I shout it out and everything like that, people hit me up like, oh, what type of plant is that? I'm like, in my head, I'm like, I don't know, but
True.
so like you say, there's a lot of different things around that people just don't see. So,
Yeah.
so I want to be the eye to catch it.
True. You got to. You know what I'm saying? There'd be a lot of things. I'm saying I be noticing, like, I try to even get pictures too. Like, cause like you just never know. Like, and if you get the right picture, like, you got an amazing photo.
Hell yeah. Like I was talking to bro, like I'm trying to get my photos in like newspapers, magazines, journals, like right, like just when people like see it, like, oh my god, that's a nice picture. Who took that? Like
Right.
that's where I'm trying to get my like. So I do like taking pictures of people. Like don't get me wrong, but
And when you just said that too, I just thought about something like, I don't know if it's just our city, but like, they just got rid of the newspapers. So like, I'm saying only next best bet will probably be magazines, but they've been pushing for a lot of digital stuff. And like, I feel like that's where the digital aspect, like you would have to, or I'm saying those newspaper companies aren't really completely dead. They're still online and stuff. They're digital.
a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But
It's just like
everybody's just on the phones with it.
right. It's just like the news and stuff, like,
And that's me. Like I made a TikTok page. I never posted on it one time. Like you know what I'm saying? So everybody's on TikTok. So like that's why I need to get into it.
Yeah,
Just get into that.
expand into like things that people are on to look at.
YouTube, that's when I just made a YouTube page.
Oh, there you go.
So I'm trying to, like you say, get digitalized.
Yeah, digitalize, expand yourself, on some things so people can see. Get yourself out there.
Hell yeah.
Because I'm saying, like, you want people to see what you do. Like, we're gonna see it. We want to see pictures, but we gotta like know that it's you, like, doing them pictures.
Hell yeah.
And once people start knowing that it's you,
That is real too, cause like when you ask me what type of styles and stuff that I be doing, bro, be doing all types of stuff. Like, I don't have no actual signature
Yeah.
type of thing. So, like now that you say that, I'm gonna start planning like more like to focus on which one is more real, like the one I like more. Or
Right.
I can't even say which one I like more.
People
I-
like what
I
people
can't even
like.
say that either because I do like take pride in whatever I do enjoy. Like if I post something and don't get no likes, I'll still keep it up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I do need to focus on what people like as well. Sure.
Be open about things. Like there's things you like. There's also, you know, pictures of what people like. You know, the events, the artists. You know, the events. You know.
That's what I say when you say that, because when I went to a random club time, it was an Asian doll. She was there. I took the pictures of her. When I say like, I was getting so many DMs and people were walking up to me, hey bro, like them pictures. Like, and I'm in my head like, dude, just take for that to be just in that. What you saying? I need to get myself just in the right environment.
That's all. That's all.
And that picture had like down there, I was collaborated with a couple people and stuff like that. And it had like down there 3,000 likes.
That's what's up.
Highest pictures.
That's what's up.
I said highest like high most like pictures.
Most like picture.
Yeah.
Yeah. Start somewhere.
I mean, I told you a couple weeks ago too.
Yeah, start somewhere. I know that's good that you're having this conversation for real, for like really like as an opening for real. Because I'm saying there's other, you know, photographers and videographers, you know, upcoming younger, you know, wanting to decide on things and like, or even still trying to figure out what, like, but I'm saying from you starting, you know, at the time you did right after high school, you know, and, you know, taking a break and coming back to it, what can you really like say to like, you know, younger, you know, people trying to do this?
Just do it. Like Nike say. Days, I promise you, bro. Like, because everyone's going to say something. Like people's going to say even if they like it or dislike it. You're going to hear everything. So it's like, if you really want to do it, bro, you just got to do it. Like, and that's what I've been telling myself. I swear. I've been getting them moments where it's like, people even pay attention to this. People even like these, like, and they get to the point where it's like, bro, fuck that. You gotta just, especially if you want to do it, I swear. So to the younger crowd, I promise you, bro, just do that motherfucker.
Just do it.
I ain't gonna say do that motherfucker, but yeah, you know.
That's what's up. Because like I don't know, like I've been around like this media side for some years now, like all different sides of it. And like a lot of people always ask like do you, like how do you still do it? Like, but you gotta think like, is this something that you really want to do, or is this something that you're just testing out and just trying? Because like, I feel like a lot of us, you know, we think about the time, you know, in our lives, about doing things and where we've been at, what we've gone through, and to even think about, you know, if this is something that we really want to do, or if this is something that we're just trying out to see if we can do it. You know, trials and tribulations, you know, come in and follows with those. But is it something that you really want to do is the question, I feel like. Because I'm saying a lot of people don't know what it takes to do what y'all do, you know. Even anyone in the media side is like editing, you know, spending hours, you know, doing things on a computer. Like, I'm saying I still get calls like, damn, you still doing this sometimes? Like, and that's just what it is for real, you know, until things is done, that's when we can go do what we can want to go do.
Facts, that's real.
Like, but like, there's a lot of shit that goes on behind these cameras. It ain't just hitting a record button. It ain't just taking an easy couple little pictures.
You gotta take the time to actually like research, like learn editing is insane.
Yeah, I feel like you learn. All right, I'm saying you weren't taught you know, photography. But like I'm saying, there's some people that were taught, some people that weren't. And like I feel like a lot of people in life, they weren't really taught things. Like they learned themselves.
We just got an art for it. We
You
got
know,
that craft, bro.
Yeah, and that's why I say everyone is like creative. Everyone's artistic. Like you just have to find what you want to do or what you're good at. But even you even said it. You were hooping, bro, and you didn't even think that you were going to probably pick this up. And a lot of people don't know a lot of this stuff until, you know, years down the road or until, you know, something might happen because like I'm sure a lot of us were athletes. A lot of people. Vicksburg is.
Oh, I was about to say the whole city used to.
Vicksburg is nice, like, and there's a lot of people that do other things, and you would never knew that they played or that they did this sport. But now you just know them for, you know, take a picture, videographing, you know, doing a whole bunch of shit that we just don't even be seeing. And I'm saying always talk to niggas that be, you know, holding the cameras and doing their thing because, shit, I was doing that shit too for some time. And I'm gonna go back into it, but it's like, that ain't something that's easy. And we most definitely gotta give y'all the most definitely credit for, you know, doing that stuff because, shit, I'm gonna say it to everybody that come on that does it. Like, we gotta give y'all credit because, shit, without y'all doing that stuff, like, I'm saying, we gonna have to do it ourselves, or hopefully try to find someone else to do it. So it's like,
No.
and it's like it ain't that damn easy. Like,
It's not as easy as people think, bro.
No,
I promise
right.
you. But I just want to say I definitely appreciate you for saying that for sure, bro.
of course, bro, of
For
course.
sure.
Like, you know, just keep doing what you're doing, bro. Like, I'm saying, you know, keep getting yourself out there. Keep letting people, like, see what you're doing. You know, go pop out to different things. Like, that camera is a ticket.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Because sometimes people say, well, wait a minute, you think? Yes,
You
I do.
see how many different things you can do. We was just talking about, you know, people streaming.
Yeah.
Like, people be streaming. Like, we doing episodes. There's people that be doing photo shoots. Like, I'm saying music videos. Like,
Mhm.
but let's just keep going to weddings. Like,
Mhm.
it's just crazy behind the scenes of things. Like,
Oh, matter of fact, oh my goodness, I don't know how I forgot about this. My bad for cutting you off.
no, you could do it.
Shout out to my boy Boot, man. He had me do his engagement party.
Oh, that's what's up.
Facts. And shout out to my boy E, because he let me do his wedding proposal.
Oh, that's what's up. That's what's
I
up.
don't know how I'm sorry, I just forgot about both.
Yeah, you
know
did.
what
You
I'm
did. You
saying?
did a couple different things. That's what's up. No, like but we most definitely gotta give y'all credit though on that shit. And like I'm saying with Pittsburgh, you know, expanding on doing things and, you know, wanting to find what they're really enjoying because like it seems like a lot of people are finally enjoying stuff that they're doing. I'm saying it feels like the city found their ways to, you know, do the things that they want to do. Like, and I've been seeing it, fashion, music, you know, for videographers here, the photographers here, like, you know, the list goes down, the artists, the people that do a whole bunch of different things. Like, shout out to everybody in Pittsburgh that's doing that because, like, I'm saying we came a long way here, like, especially in Pittsburgh. Like, it seemed like we didn't really have too much, like, of a, I want to say hope, but there didn't seem like there was too much of a drive here for, you know, some years. And then it just seemed like we took a big turn once everybody found out what they really wanted to do. And I'm saying I'm always happy to see everyone doing things. Like, I'm always support. Like, that's why I said, bro, you know, I'm bringing people on the episodes and the show of all different types. Like, I'm saying the next time I'm gonna be doing something, restaurant. I got a whole bunch of different things set up. So like, I want to bring, like, you know, people, you know, if they're available, you know, to come out to do some shooting as well. You know, because I want to keep trying things out. I want to keep, you know, seeing people's work because I'm saying, shit, like, I'm saying, I'm just happy for all of this shit, bro. To be honest, I'm happy for you, bro, for coming on, bro. I appreciate you coming on, bro. Most definitely. Most definitely. And I was gonna say, we gonna end this episode. Most definitely appreciate everybody that tuned in. Shout out the 96ers, you know, shout out, bro.
Facts, man.
Yeah.
Shout out 96ers for sure.
Shout out to my bro Joe, you know. Everybody check out the Cap episodes. There's a couple more, there's a lot more coming. You know, stay tuned. It's gonna get a little crazy a little bit. It might be cold outside, but it most definitely get warm on this show. I'm gonna say that. True. And we out.